Hey folks, Charlie here from Christmas on Crestline. Thanks for tuning in, and thanks for tuning in to a Christmas in July Extravaganza Week 3 lineup and giveaway. Couple of housekeeping tips, really just one right now. My mother-in-law, Connie Jo, hello Connie, just had knee replacement, and as such, I get to watch her dog. My family does. And there is a rule with this dog. It must bark 1,972 times an hour or just get sad. So you may hear some unusual barking during today's episode, but that's why, because her name is Cuddles, and Cuddles will bark, and then my dog will think, oh, time to bark. I did not know it was time to bark, but it's time to bark. So let's see who we got here in the lineup today. Pool Care showing up. Hey, Pool Care. Shelly M. B, hi everyone. In advance, by the time it goes live, I will be back to work on my lunch break. And you know, that is one thing that is weird about a 1 p.m. time frame. Some people are working from home right now, and I apologize for that. There, Shelly. Let's see here. We got Lots in the house. Hey, Lot. Lights on, Taggart. Let's get lit. Christmas in July. Heck yeah. That's one thing we're going to talk about today. You know, I'm just now getting into emojis. Fun fact. Yeah, I got contacts. So I'm just not getting into emojis. I can see a little bit differently now. I like my glasses, but my wife has always hated my glasses on the show because it makes my eyes look this big. Like, all right, I'll check out contacts. I finally got contacts. Let's see who else is here. I thought I saw my roller work. So we got Pool Care. I thought I saw Braydon here earlier. Am I just missing him? I am. And that reminds me, last week, Braydon won some lights and a coin. And then afterwards, my wife said, you know, he actually didn't win that. I completely missed Shaggy Santa actually won. So I reached out to Shaggy and I said, you know what? I didn't see it correctly. I thought Braydon got it right first. Turns out Braydon got it second. He still got his prize. And a big shout out to everybody who won last week. There was Darren. There was Bill. There was Melanie. There was Braydon. There was Haas. And I'm forgetting somebody. I forget who. I'll see if I can remember that. So, hey, guys, how's it going today? Kristen's in the house. Kristen. Hello, Kristen. And then, there he is. There's Haas. And I have a story about Haas I'm going to share here in a minute that he doesn't even know about. So, here in a second, we're going to get to that. R.M. Hendrickson. Howdy, and I love saying howdy, so howdy right back to you. We got some yarn tubers in the house. We're going to talk about them today, too. Yarn Happy Kim. Hi, y'all. Hi, Yarn Happy Kim. Who else we got here? We got Lisa Bird. Howdy. Love saying howdy. Howdy right back to you. Let's see here. Who else we got that I'm missing? Iris. Hi, Iris. We got Braydon there. Braydon says, how's everyone? John. What's up, JD? John's in the house. Let's see what we got here. Thunder Bird Green Tea. Okay, I like it. We'll go with it. Michelle Beam. That's what Michelle won last week too. Let's see here. That's a conversation you're having. Natalie's Closet. Hi, Natalie. We got Marcy. So let's kind of get this ball rolling here a little quick. First thing of housekeeping is I'm going to give away 6 things today. Got a Nike hat here. Got a maroon Nike hat. It is fitted, so that might be something to think of. And I have this gray trucker hat. Very cool gray trucker hat. I'm going to give one of these away today. So whoever wins the hat can choose between those two, and the other one will be given away next week. We got a shirt that's going to be a Patreon shirt. So I actually forgot to move Alexa over here. Hopefully she's loud enough today. And I want to talk about this giveaway for a second. So this is a prototype I got of a pop socket. Now, Haas from Off Kilter Homestead was my 1,000th subscriber. And as such, I put together a thank you kit, mailed that off to him. Well, he did an unboxing video on his channel. And in there, he talks about his wife thought it was like milk pogs or something. I had no idea what they were, but I thought he was talking about pop sockets. So I reached out to Pop Socket, and it turns out you can just make whatever you want for like $20. So I got one of these made up thinking it would be a prototype, and I'm glad I did. You can kind of tell there at the bottom, they cut the edges of the sign off, so I'm going to have to remake this. But in order to get them, really to where it makes sense for me to have them as giveaways and stuff, I'd have to order 500. So we're talking a couple $1,000. So I'm probably not going to do that. But I am going to give this one today away. And this was inspired by Haas because of his story about Pogs. I was naive, I was completely ignorant, didn't know what they were. I thought he was talking about this. I don't even have one for my own phone, but I thought it was be neat. So I thought I'd give that away today. We're going to give away a couple coins today, a couple of our challenge coins. Drill a hole in them, put some ribbon, make it our yarn, make it a yarn thing, and make it a nice Christmas ornament. Crazy Poppy Lady's back again. If you haven't checked out Crazy Poppy Lady, please do so. And in fact, Crazy Poppy Lady, I just went on her show, and I didn't go on her show, but I put a comment on her show. She had an origin story about her name. And I told her, I said, you know what? That inspires me to now tell an origin story myself. Now, today, fun fact, 8th year wedding anniversary today. My wife and I got married on Friday the 13th in the Bermuda Triangle. True story. And somebody asked last time I mentioned that weather was fine. Somebody said, how was the weather that day? Weather was fine. But today, and what kind of husband would I be if just for 2.5 seconds I didn't take time to talk about my beautiful bride? So this is my bride on our wedding day, looking cool as all get out in her shades. Look at that. She is about sexy and a half, I tell you what. So what I thought I'd do today is tell you guys the story of how I met my wife. Now, first thing you kind of have to know about this is the television show How I Met Your Mother, which one of my all-time favorite comedies because I like physical comedies, and Barney Stinson is on there. Barney Stinson, Ted, and all the gang, they have slap bets, which it's sophomore, it's stupid, but so am I sometimes. So 10 years ago, myself and my two best friends were playing pool in a bar, and we like to do pranks on one another. As an example, for a very long time until it got shut down, we didn't do April Fool's Day. We did April Fool's Month. There was tarantulas hidden in bathtubs. All the doors to their houses got glued shut. It was a fun time as long as you're into that kind of stuff. So we're at the bar, and my buddy Jay goes up to this girl and says, you know what? I buy all your beer the rest of the night. If you go up to my buddy over there, slap him across the face as hard as you can and say, screw you for not calling me back. Yeah, good friend, right? So I'm sitting there minding my own business. Smack! Who are you, is what I said to this fine young lady. And then fast forward 18 months later, and you know what? We got hitched. That's right. I met my wife from a prank. My best friends went up to my now wife and tried to pull a prank on me. Well, guess what? Pranks on them. I got married out of the country, and they didn't have to. There was no wedding reception for them. So, but yeah, that is how I met my beautiful bride, Jean Marie. And today, like I said, is our 8-year wedding anniversary. So happy anniversary to my wife. I'm missing a ton of comments. I apologize. I got stuck. Every time I tell that story, I kind of get enthralled by it. Donna Bell. Donna Bell's new here. Hi, Donna. Let's see here. Who did I miss? New to the crocheting community as well. Darren, what are you doing? Darren's on the house. I don't know. I must have missed something. Let's see here. Anyway, let me get to happy anniversary. Thank you very much, Lady Bird. Thank you very much for that. I'm a very lucky man, I must say indeed. Congratulations, happy anniversary. Thank you, Braydon. Thank you very much, Michelle. Appreciate that. Before I forget, thank you guys so much for all the congratulatory comments. Very cool. Very cool. There's Shaggy. I just saw Shaggy. Where you at? I know I just saw you in there somewhere. Oh, Shaggy, we're just talking about you if you're late. I need your shipping information. You were first to the guest last week. Braydon was second, but I didn't see that in time. So email me your shipping information to christmasoncrestline@gmail.com, and I'll send you those firecracker lights today. Let's see here. Yeah, how cool is that? Heck yeah, Denise. Oh, who is that? Kathy Pearson. First time live from Texas. Very cool. Very cool. That is a great way to meet. It was fun. It was a fun time. But I like just saying that. Yeah, Shaggy. I was wrong. My wife caught it immediately after the show, and I sent you a message on Facebook, but I actually need to set my Facebook game up. But real quick, let's get to a giveaway real quick. But yeah, Shaggy, I digress. Send me your shipping information, and I'll mail you out those lights today. Let's get to a giveaway. The first giveaway question today is, while you're looking it up, fun fact, you'll need to open up a second internet window, probably, unless you know Christmas on Crestline very well. But I thought today's giveaway would be about the channel, be about the page. So on my playlist page, on Christmas on Crestline playlist page, how many playlists are there? What's the number? First one with the correct number. Atta baby, Darren. Yeah, she slapped some sense into me. Yeah, she did. So I'll be watching the comment, and there's about an 8 or 9 second lag, and maybe greater. But I'm gonna watch the comments so I don't mess up like I did last week and screw up Shaggy's. Aunt Cindy's in the house. Thank you. 42. No. 17. Nope. Nope. You're both wrong. There it is. Natalie's Closet. Ding, 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 ding. Natalie's Closet. We have 26 in our playlist. So, Natalie, email me your shipping information to christmasoncrestline@gmail.com. And I need to know what hat you want. Do you want the Nike hat that's fitted, or do you want the gray trucker hat that is not fitted? Let everybody know which hat you're taking, because what other hat you don't want is going to be given away next week. Who else came in? Lights on Taggart came in with the late 35. John came in 36. Runes, what was that? Runes, Shadow Beth. You came in. You would have been first, except that she got to you first. Let me write that down. Natalie's Closet won the hat. Okay, let's get to. Email that to me. Kim's here. Second thing for you real quick, and all my yarn tube and fairy sisters are in the house. You have less than 48 hours. Type in, go to mine, go to everybody's. Hashtag Christmas and July Fairies Contest. Yes, I can't talk. You have less than 48 hours to go to everybody's channel. Like the Christmas hashtag Christmas and July Fairies video, subscribe to the channel and leave a comment. Your comment is your entry. Less than 48 hours. Today is Monday. So yes, Wednesday, I will be getting up bright and early to pick my winner and film my winner. And I'm going to email my winner the link to your channel and the link to my video, my congratulatory picking the winner video, to Dana's Wonderlust Crochet. Thank you so much, Dana, for putting this together. And then that's on the 15th. On the 25th, we will all be watching Dana's channel, because Dana will take every individual winner from every channel and picking a grand prize winner. I believe we're at 160 YouTubers right now. So that one winner will be getting a prize from 160 different YouTube channels. You're going to know your postman by name if you don't already. FedEx is going to give you a high five every time they come by. You're going to need to cancel your plans. Hopefully you work from home, because you're going to get a ton of deliveries. Just a ton. Or the playlist. Yep. You can go to, thank you, Crazy Poppy Lady. Go to Dana's Wonderlust Crochet. Go to the hashtag Christmas and July Fairies playlist, and you can get that. Natalie, did I miss it? Did you tell me which hat you wanted? Let me look. Hi, Kim, Christy, and everyone. She says, Natalie, have you told me? Trucker hat. Boom. Emailing me now. Fantastic. I will write that down. So next week, everybody, the maroon Nike hat will be available for the winner. You want the trucker? Boom. And I'm a trucker hat man myself. So for the lineup, what is our lineup this week? Boom. We have 4 for you this week. We got today. Tomorrow, we have Christmas castles video. I tried to set it up. We only had one YouTuber that kind of backed out. Not really backed out. They just had an event happen in their life where they did not have a chance to come on the show because they had to do their own thing. But we're going to save that YouTuber for next July and have them come on then. But for Christmas castles, let's see here. My wife and I took a trip to Wakeeney, Kansas. Now, Wakeeney, Kansas calls itself the Christmas city of the High Plains. So we went to this Christmas city of the High Plains. My wife and I did, and we did some traveling around. We went to a place called the North Pole. Now, this right here is a picture of their downtown. And their downtown, they consider themselves to be a Christmas town, a year-round Christmas town. And so my wife and I went there, and that's me sitting down. You notice the yellow tape? That yellow tape there is to keep people out, because this is probably 6 weeks ago, and right when COVID was coming around, you can't touch anything, and they didn't want anybody in there. So they put that yellow piece of tape there. Now, let's all be honest. I could just step over that, right? But to be honorable, I did not. So that was kind of shut down. And also, you'll notice here, Kansas is known for a wind. We have no trees in Kansas. Birds are just flying around and dying because they don't have nowhere to land. We have no trees in Kansas. We have winds here all the time. And you'll notice here, in this picture, front to back, that was a huge wind tunnel. So we spent probably 25 minutes sitting in front of there and hugely high winds. I was hoping that the dead cat on my microphone would block out the wind, because we were interviewing people as they were walking by and had some great interviews. You cannot hear a darn thing. So we left there and we went to this storefront here, a little down the street, down the road. And we looked in and we could see the Christmas signs, but the store is closed. There was nothing in there. We could not see anything other than that. It was just closed. Now I had on my Christmas on Crestline shirt, my Christmas on Crestline hat, and I had a pocket full of coins. And the intention was to go into this shop, which is a legitimate one-stop Christmas shop in the middle of, it's not Wakeeney, in Quinter, Kansas, a town of 800 people that sits on Interstate 70, which is a major thoroughfare across the United States. So when you get out and you need fuel, you have this legit, humongous, cool Christmas shop. Well, it's closed. I'm like, well, this is not good for me. It kind of sucks. But that's all right, whatever. So this gentleman named Vernon comes out, and Vernon, I said, hey, is this Christmas shop open later? He said, no, they just moved in here. It's closed right now. All right, that's unfortunate. So Gina and I went across the street to the gas station, and we were going to get a pop, and we were going to hit the road and go do the other things. He and his wife drove across the street. Why'd you want to know if the shop was open? So I explained Christmas tuber, I explained everything. I had all my gear on so they could tell I was an actual Christmas person. They took us over. They were the owners. They took us over to their shop, which is still has already been built, but was not open for the public. And they gave us a tour of that whole store. It's like kid in a candy store. They had 6 foot, 7 foot tall statues of Santa Claus. Apparently, Boyd's Bear, which I was familiar with. Apparently, they make 6 humongous Santa Clauses every year. You have to get in a raffle just to be eligible to buy them. Apparently, she's won 2, and they were just cool as all get out Santa Clauses. So she was kind enough to let me interview her spur of the moment. It's just like a 4-minute interview. Originally, that was supposed to be in the middle of our Wakeeney, North Pole, Kansas footage. It was too windy, so we just condensed that down to just that much. She did not want me to show around the store because it was not organized. She didn't want to show the disorganization of it all. So she said, hey, come here. You can talk to me in front of my Christmas trees. And she has Christmas trees of all colors: purple, aqua, green, blue, red. They're all there. All the colors of the rainbow were represented there. But she has legitimate castles built inside the store, like castle fronts, like facades of castles, masonry work and all. So the name of her store is called Christmas Castles. So that interview will be out there tomorrow. Nature's air conditioning, wind tunnels. You're not joking. I mean, it was probably 26 miles an hour wind that day easily. And then shooting right down that, yeah. One cool thing about Wakeeney, Kansas is every single business in the downtown has a metal Christmas tree, and they're all decorated differently. It was really cool. So anyway, I digress. That will be coming out tomorrow. Then July 15th, the creme de la creme of the week, the probably the neatest episode so far we've done. Probably not the neatest. One of the funnest will be the hashtag Christmas in July Fairies drawing. That'll be coming out on the 15th. That'll be our third video this week. And then on Saturday, we'll have, what do we have going on Saturday? We have an unboxing. I got reached out to by Nova Stella, and I get reached out to a lot. People say, hey, will you try this? Will you test this out on your show? I almost always say no. I'll tell you right now, if Creative Displays ever gets a hold of me and ever says, hey, Charlie, we want you to try this out. Oh, I'm trying their stuff out. They have my undying admiration because of the quality of their products. But normally I say no. Nova Stella reached out to me and said, hey, will you try out a couple products? I thought I might be able to use one for the show. If I can use it for the show, I'll say yes. And I did. And they said, hey, while you're at it, can you review some other stuff? I'll give it a whirl. So this Saturday, I have an unboxing and review of their floodlights. Spoiler alert, you can just talk to them and tell them what to do. How awesome is that? That is pretty neat stuff, I thought. Off Kilter Homestead, yes, it's very neat. The cool thing, you know what? I got this. I forgot I had to put a picture up on that onto StreamYard. Let me go to it. So in Wakeeney, Kansas, let me take your shout out there off real quick. This is a picture that we took. This is in their park, and this is a brochure. Where am I at? Nope. Yeah. That right there is a brochure that they had in their window about their 67th annual. And this is actually, I think, 3 years old. I was kind of surprised they had not changed that yet. Sorry. But they do something every single year, a huge festival. And one thing that they said is neat about their town is that it's Christmas year round there, which is very neat. But I'd say the highlight of that trip was the Quinter Christmas Castles episode. And then, so yeah, the lights you see this coming Saturday in the Nova Stella. Did you get to spend any coins? Did you get to spend any coins? Crazy Populated. I lost the context of that. What does that mean? I must have missed it in the comments. Yep, Natalie's Closet. Yeah, I do too. Just mine's not updated, and I'm not smart enough to have updated that. I cannot believe I forgot to update that, so I'll do that later today. But yeah, the Nova Stella floodlights, spoiler alert, you just talk to them and tell them what to do. It's so cool. So that's pretty neat. So let's do another giveaway real quick. I'm going to do a Patreon shirt giveaway real quick, and this is our Patreon only shirt. It has here it's just our end screen. And then here up front, you got the mascot with our logo. So, Alexa, can you hear me?
Yes, I'm here. Listen once I hear the wake word.
Okay. So we have, let me get up here to, I don't know if I do have the picture. Oh, I have that in the background and not as. So let me open up my Patreon page if I can. Let me go over here. So I'm going to pick a number. Alexa's going to pick a number between 1 and 11 here in a second. And they will decide who gets the shirt today. Let me go to my Patrons. And so let's see here real quickly. It's not opening for me. I apologize. I hate dead time. So I apologize for not being as prepared as I should have been. Alexa, pick a random number. I thought I had this pulled up real quick.
Here's a number between 1 and 10.
Nope.
It's 4.
Okay. That didn't count. She said 10. So we're doing 1 to 11. Patreon. Be on. Don't have that saved. So we'll do it just like last week. Let me pull this up here real quick. Boom, 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 boom. I hate dead time. I apologize. I hate when people have dead time on their lives. So I apologize for being unprofessional and not having what I needed pulled up. Oh, side question while I'm thinking about it. Are you guys at all liking the food challenges that we're doing, the hot ones? We did a hot ones live Saturday, which I did not do phenomenal at, I'll just say. But are you guys liking those at all? We are thinking about doing a Saturday live, my wife and I doing a Saturday live where we do the hot ones. Actually has a subscription box where you can subscribe, and they will send you 3 different sauces, new sauces, each and every once a month. And we're debating on whether or not doing a live show once a Saturday, just unboxing that show. If that's something you guys are enjoying at all, let me know, and we'll keep doing it. Otherwise, we'll probably shut it down until next July. Scrolling here. Yes, they are such fun. Thank you, Haas. So sorry about that. That's pretty funny, though. Pocket full of coins. Gotcha. I never thought of using them as business cards. Michelle, you just blew my mind there. Because my wife's been saying I need business cards, but I never thought of using the coins as business cards. Very cool, Michelle. Thank you. Happy anniversary. Thank you. Thank you for that. Darren, do it. All right. Well, we might expand into that here pretty soon. It's actually debating whether or not to start a different channel for that. Let me see here. Where did that page go? Okay. So Roger, you're 1. Bob, you're 2. Chris, you're 3. These Patreon folks. John, you're 4. Rode, you're 5. Chris, you're 6. Bill Parrish is 7. Haas is 8. Lisa Owens is 9. Darren Ensign, who we were just talking about, is 10. And then Kurt, you are number 11. Let's see who wins the shirt. Hopefully it's somebody. This is my original 6. So if it's one of the 6, Darren's shirt. Darren already won this shirt last week, but my shirt gal has not come through yet. So it's going to be another week for Darren gets his shirt. Everybody else should have already received your winnings. Haas, have you received your hat yet? And who's the other person on here? Melanie? Nope. Michelle, have you received your boxes yet? So without further ado, Alexa, pick a random number between 1 and 11.
Here's a number between 1 and 11. It's 6.
6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Chris, you won. I think you won last week. No, Rob won last week. So Chris won the shirt this week. So congratulations, Chris. We'll get that in the mail to you later today, and we'll give 1 or 2 more of these. We'll give away the next 2 ones. So congratulations for that. So next we're going to give away the pop socket, the Haas-inspired pop socket. My go-to hat. Nice. You did get it. Okay, cool. You are a Patreon. Lisa, I apologize for not seeing you in there. Did I not call your name out just now? I did, yeah. You were 9. Okay. Yep. Yeah, Lisa's one of our Patreon members. Lisa joined in to get our firecracker lights, and she hasn't won them yet. I apologize, Lisa. We're going to get you those lights before Christmas in July is out. Oh, Crazy Poppy, you liked it too? Okay. She liked yes, loved it. Watching you laugh messed by the girls. Yeah, my wife is a hot sauce beast. I hate the bomb so passionately. She just puts it on her chicken. Made a chicken breast the other day. Good job, wife. Yeah. That's well. In this last episode, I did it right the first time. I did it horrible the second time. I just started eating a bigger bite than I should have. Last time I did it right. I took 1 bite as the challenge mandates, and then I went back later and ate more. But okay, so without further ado, we're going to give away this pop socket. And again, this is the Haas inspired from the Off Kilter Homestead channel. This is one of a kind. This is one and only. I do not have a second one of these. That is because you'll notice that they cut off the edges. Oh, turn that around right. Sorry about that. As you can see, I have the mascot on top, our logo in the middle, and then YouTube on the bottom. But they cut the edges of the sign off. So one and only. One and only. So you're going to have a collector's item of sorts should you be the one to win this. So hopefully you guys still have the secondary tab open and you have the Christmas on Crestline page open. Which playlist is it that has me wearing? Make sure this is only one. I'm in 3 of those. Which playlist is it where I wear a shirt with the name of a country on it? Thumbnail of that playlist will have the name of a country on it. Could never do a hot ones challenge. Yeah, they're a little bit interesting. More pain, please. All right. Well, it sounds like you guys are liking them. Okay, so first person, I'm going to watch the comments here right now. First person who tells me what playlist I am in, where that playlist, the thumbnail is me wearing a shirt with a name of a country on it. And again, there is about an 8 to 10 second lag, I think. Could be a little bit longer. First one, Strobes. Who got that? Oh, barely. But Haas. Where's the irony in that? Strobes. Yeah, that's the strobe ones. Strobe lights. You nailed it. That is correct. Strobe lights. So Haas from Off Kilter. And how ironic is that? That this was inspired by, and then Haas wins it. So Haas, that will be in the mail to you later today. Who else got it? Christy with a quick second, called Ireland with a quick second. Kristen got the strobe lights. Thunderbird got the strobe light. Lisa saying yes. Strobe light, yeah. I'm a machine. Yeah. Which reminds me of that comedian Bert Kreischer, whatever he has. That's his go-to line is "I'm a machine." So congratulations. That will be going out to you at some point. I think you almost have the dang near collection of everything, all of our stuff. Oh, and I just did order, and I was really debating whether or not to even order these as a giveaway. And they, due to shipping issues, they're in late, so there won't be in any time, I don't think, for July. But I just did order. If anybody's interested, let me know, and I'll reserve them for you. But the Christmas on Crestline face masks, I had to order some. We all have our own, politics aside, we all have our own opinion about the face masks. In my town, in Wichita, Kansas, they made it a law 2 weeks ago that face masks are now mandatory anywhere outside. Again, politics aside, no matter what you think, it is now a law in my town that you have to wear them when you're in a public place. So if I'm going to wear a face mask, it's going to say Christmas on Crestline. So I ordered a bunch of them. They are embroidered, which is a little bit different. But if you guys are interested in a face mask, it's just going to be a black face mask with the Christmas on Crestline logo on there. So if you're interested in that. So you did know who I was talking about, Haas. Okay, yeah. So if you guys are interested in that, let me know and I'll reserve one for you. Yeah, you're dang near almost decked out. So still have several things left to give away. See, I did the lineup. I talked about my wife. Talked about the giveaway. Talked about last week's winners. Do you like the sauces? Talked about all that, actually. So now I'm going to give away a couple coins. Oh, they're there. Give away a couple coins here. And again, I'm going to give away 2 coins today. And you're going to get numbers 96 and 97. And if you aren't familiar with these, are challenge coins. My wife and I are also big fans of the whiskey tuber community. We're big fans of whiskey, bourbons, and ryes. And these go on top of Glencairns. These were originally started by the Scotch test dummies who started this entire trend of these whiskey hats. And I've known them for 20 years. They're good friends of mine. The Scotch Test Dummies are. And they actually started this. And they got a hold of me and said, hey, we know you're a fan of bourbon, ryes, and scotches. And my wife and I do all the tastings. And we're not sommeliers by any stretch of the imagination for the whiskey. But we are getting there. We are getting there. And they said, hey, you need to do some of these Whiskey Hatch Challenge coins. Another thing you can do that's neat is you can take a very small drill bit, drill into these, put a ribbon around it, make it a Christmas ornament. Boom. Natalie's Closet has to go. Thanks for the great giveaway. Excited to get the hat. Boom. Fantastic, Natalie. No problem. Lisa's late to the game with strobe lights. I bet you typed that did not hit enter in time. Wichita is crazy. Shaggy Santa also from here in Wichita, Kansas. So next giveaway question for the next playlist question. And this one should actually be pretty easy with a twist. In which playlist is the thumbnail decked out like the Riddler from Batman? So if you know who the Riddler is, he has his own logo. What is the name of the playlist or the thumbnail for that playlist is decked out like the Riddler, Batman's Riddler? Drill a hole out of straw. Okay. Year in review. Boom, 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 boom. Ding, 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 ding. Kristen H. Let me write that down. Haas got the pop socket. Kristen H got the first coin. So, Kristen, email me your shipping information to christmasoncrestline@gmail.com, and I will get that in the mail here in about an hour, actually. Let's see here. We're at 37-minute mark. Oh, Lisa, your interview. Very nice. Actually, you know what, Lisa? You actually got the, let me double check here. Kristen H is still going to get one, but Lisa H, where you go? Lisa H actually got the correct spelling. So you know what? We'll give away 3 coins today. Lisa, you got that correctly. I already have your shipping information, so I'll get this in the mail to you. You don't already have a coin, I don't think. So I'll get this in the mail to you. You said Owens. You actually got the correct spelling of the playlist in there. So let's give away a 3rd coin and see. Kristen, you got number 96, and Lisa, you got number 97. Let's give away a 3rd coin here real quick. Kathy almost got it. No problem, Lisa. You got the correct spelling. So let's do coin number 98. And these are also challenge coins. If you're curious what they say, if I don't hold them up long enough here, they read award-winning Christmas light shows, testing lights, props, and products. And where does the award-winning come in, you might ask? Well, we actually won the 2018 Kansas Christmas Light Fight. We won that competition. I think that was $250 in winnings. We turned around and gave that to the Wichita Police Department's homeless outreach team, gave that away to them to benefit other folks. I just thought it was kind of, I don't want to be the guy that wins something for Christmas and keeps the money. If you win something for Christmas, you kind of have a moral obligation to pass that along. I think Hope's in the house. Hi, Hope. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate that. So let's get to this last coin giveaway. Is that all I have left today? I gave the shirt. Chris won the shirt. That's, yeah. Let's see here. Where did it go? I apologize. I'm trying to find it real quick. I want to make sure I get this correct. Yeah. In which playlist am I wearing a tool belt in the thumbnail? In which playlist am I wearing a tool belt in the thumbnail? Handmade Designs. Hey there. Heck yeah, state champions. Heck yeah. Fun fact about Charlie here. I am the 1991 state champion in soccer. I actually played soccer. Actually had a scholarship to play. Fun fact about me. We're gonna do a fun fact Monday. Actually had a scholarship to play soccer in college, but I turned it down for a different type of scholarship. I used to be a bit of a singer, and I actually went to college on a choir scholarship, believe it or not. Hindsight, had I to do over again? Check the comments real quick. Trying to see who was the first one in. The Fast and Furious here. Making vertical Christmas lights is answering. Who is the first person in? I don't want to shout it out too quickly because I made this mistake with Shaggy last week. Look at her. Am I correct here? Boom. It's not letting me put it up here. Let me go back here. Go up, go up, go up. Hold on. Why is that not showing? Okay. Boom. Lisa with the back-to-back wins. Look at her making vertical Christmas lights with the back-to-back. Kristen H came in a quick second. Third place would have gone to Christy. Michelle Beam got in there. Yeah, here we go. Yeah. Well, we'll talk about that here in a second, wife. Handmade Designs got in there. Shaggy got the right answer. Yep. So, yeah, Lisa Owens with the back-to-back wins. Now, Lisa, do you want 2 coins? They're not very – first of all, I'll let you answer that question. Do you want 2 coins, Lisa? You guess you could also give away yourself as a Christmas present or something to somebody. But I'll watch the comments here. But while Lisa's giving me that answer, so yes, I actually went to college on a choir scholarship, turning down the soccer scholarship from another school. Should have gone for the soccer scholarship. Should have gone for that. Sure. Okay. So you get number 97 and 98, Lisa. So yeah, fun fact about Charlie. We're learning all sorts of stuff. Today we've learned how I met my wife. By the way, it did hurt. Oh, while I'm thinking about it, side story. There's a part 2 to how I met my wife. And in case you guys tuned in late, today is my 8th year wedding anniversary. Today, we did get married on Friday the 13th in the Bermuda Triangle, which I did, which I'm rather proud of. Here is my beautiful wife on our wedding day, rocking the shades as we were in the Bahamas on that day. Part 2 to this episode. So we are in the Bahamas. We just got married the day, our wedding day. So 8 years ago today. And we're in the Bahamas. We're staying at a Sandals resort. The Royal Bohemian, actually. And they have this auditorium. And if you've never been to a Sandals resort, they walk around. They want you to be having fun the whole time. So they take us into this auditorium, and it's us and about 75 other people. And it's a best man competition. So it's push-ups, it's beer chugging, it's a bunch of silliness. And they said, there's about 6 of us on stage. I'm one of the contestants, 75 people in the auditorium. And they say, what is your best pickup line? I say, I don't have a pickup line, but I'll tell you how I met my wife. So I told to this audience of 75 people the story I told you earlier today of how I met my wife. My wife's in the audience. Demonstration. What? Demonstration. And everybody starts chanting, demonstration, demonstration. Yeah. So they pull my wife up on stage. And they say, okay, let's see it. She rears back like she's channeling the hand of God and brings it forward with a colossal slap across my face that the host, the DJ, is like, oh my God, hits me so hard. I'm laughing because we do silliness like this in our normal lives when we were doing the slap bet challenge, which is sophomore. It's stupid. It got me a wife. I'll never apologize because of that. She cracked my tooth on our wedding day. See, she got a little adrenaline going as she tells the story, and she gave me a nice solid palm heel strike, to the back. Didn't get here like you're supposed to with a glancing blow. Palm heel strike to the jawline, broken tooth on our wedding night. hubby was the house guest. He wouldn't leave. Very cool. So is he like you had a party, you wake up and he's like on your garage floor or something? Lisa. So yeah, that is the part 2 story to how I met my wife, which was fun. I own that. It's awesome. Got me a wife. But my wife is very proud of the fact that she started the whole demonstration chant, as she should be, because yeah, it's interactive, right? So that is about it for this week. If you guys have any questions, pop them in the comments real quick. I'll take a few minutes. And again, to recap, in case you got here late, let me pull up my. You go back to my calendar here and pull up this week's lineup. To remind, I don't want to tell you the wrong order. So tomorrow we have the fair warning. It is a bit of a dry interview tomorrow. She was not expecting me to show up. She was not expecting to be in an interview, but yet she was extremely gracious enough to invite us into her clothes shop and give us a wonderful tour. And as you'll see in tomorrow's video, I mean, it's only about a 5-minute interview. It's very quick. And she did want me to show the disheveled nature of her shop. But if you guys tune into that and you get to watch. She did invite me back when she should be open around Thanksgiving time. She did invite my wife and I back to do a tour and film her whole gorgeous shop and all that it offers, including the Christmas castles. Wakeeney, Kansas, Shaggy. Actually, her shop is in Quinter. Wakeeney considers itself let me pull that banner back up here real quick. It considers itself the Christmas city of the High Plains and has held that title since 1950 or 1960. I forget which one. Cool history. And my wife and I, fun fact, how we found this town is we like to go on about 3 small trips a year, according to, what's the name of the website? Roadside America, roadsideamerica.com. And it is all these small towns in every state that has unique different things about them. And we like going there and hanging out, but that's how we found them. So we have her interview coming out tomorrow. It is a dry interview, but please sit through it. Please be kind and please comment to show some love to our gracious host that day. On that video tomorrow, she invited us back to film her. She has castles inside of her Christmas shop. I mean, how cool is that? And then we have our Christmas in July Fairies video coming out Wednesday, bright and early. I'm going to get up at the crack of dawn to film that. There's going to be very little editing to that because I just won't have time to get that out by 9 a.m. But then Saturday, we have our Nova Stellar lights review. Those are about the smart LED floodlights. So make sure you tune in and check that out. Barbara, looking at Barbara paying attention. I took third. I took third cheating. No, I didn't cheat. I looked, the host was standing next to me. There was some famous DJ up there. I couldn't tell you who he was, but he was from the East Coast and he was a regular there. And I was standing next to the host when he was announced in the first place because I made the top 3. And I looked at his list. That DJ didn't win. He took third, but they announced me as third. So I officially took third. That's fine. Who am I to say that they can't, tip their cap to a regular? Yep. I recommend it. It's windy. It's very, very windy. And right across the street from, let me pull this up again real quick. Right across the street from the North Pole right here. Give a different view of that. They have their, this North Pole area is a neat little restaurant. And the storefronts of most of the shops, in addition to having the metal Christmas tree in front of every storefront, they normally, almost all of them, I think, had a Christmas tree right inside their windows. So that's kind of neat as well. Am I live every day? Nope. This is Christmas in July Extravaganza, Lisa. So we do 15 episodes in 31 days in July. Normally, Tuesday mornings, 9 a.m., 1 week, 1 episode a week. Yeah, not live every day. My wife, even though she tells me I talk a lot, and I do, I think I have enough to talk about every single day. So like I was mentioning 10 minutes ago, if you guys like the hot sauce challenges we do, we're actually debating whether or not to start another channel for that because we're a Christmas show channel. First and foremost, we are about how do we help you animate Christmas lights or decorations, things of that nature. And I don't want to mix the two genres if you folks aren't digging that. I have no problem not doing it. But we are subscribed to now new subscribers to the Hot Ones, a monthly subscription service where they send us different hot sauces every month. So we'll probably start doing a Saturday show about that. That'll just be once a month. Are the floodlights RGB? Yeah, they are. They're RGB. No. You know what? They're not. They're not RGB. They are RGB CW, which I'm like, I have no idea what RGB CW is. What is that? But it's red, green, blue, cool white, and warm white, which is my first. So yeah. Thank you, Darren. Appreciate that, Darren. Yeah, not live every day. Yeah, we'll start doing that. Outstanding today. Thank you, Darren. Yeah, they're RGB CW. They're voice controlled and they're app controlled. You can control them with an app and you can control them with your voice. That is really cool. And they have, I use my credit cards based upon which app I like best. So if I like your app, I'm more bound to use it. Love their app. Spoiler alert. Love their app for this, not necessarily for other things. There's other products we'll test out of theirs that the app works best for the bulb or for the lights. So let's see here. I used to know where to look on this thing to see how long I've been talking. Or 50 minutes. So I want to stay under an hour. I know you guys have better things to do than listen to this guy chitter chat all day. So Haas won the pop socket. Chris won the shirt. Kristen H won coin number 96. Lisa Owens won coin 97 and 98. I could have sworn I had something else to give away today, but apparently not. So whatever I forgot to give away today will be on next Monday's live. And next Monday will be a live show that we will announce the following week's lineup, and we will give more stuff away. Do not forget to enter. Don't forget to comment in the hashtag Christmas in July fairies. If you win the grand prize, you win something from 160. That's 1, that's 6, and that's 0 channels. Do it if you haven't done it yet. Yeah, it's pretty dang cool. Bring on the chitter chatter. I'm a chitter chatter box. No, I didn't forget Michelle. Nike hat. I was just gonna do one, but good looking out. Nike hat goes to next week because Natalie's Closet won the hat. She had her choice. So yeah, that's right. Yeah. So the Nike hat will be given away next week. Thank you, Lisa. I appreciate that about you. Thank you, Runes. Appreciate that. So that's about it for today, guys. I really appreciate you guys tuning in to these lives. I love Christmas in July. Luckily, the Christmas in July Fairies contest found their way into our Christmas in July area. I have found some fan favorites. Dana's Wanderlust Crochet, Crazy Poppy Lady. I get a kick out of listening to them. I do. I know nothing about crochet. I'm yarn ignorant. Blatantly yarn ignorant, but I like watching their channels. I'm entertained. If I don't care what your content is, if I'm entertained, then I'm entertained, by gosh. So I appreciate you guys welcoming me into your fold. That's about it for today, guys. I sure appreciate it. Next week, we're going to have some fun, but you know what I got to do today? I got to go spend my 8th anniversary with my wife today. That's what I'll be doing. Appreciate you guys tuning in today. Thank you ever so much. See you guys.